Hi, this is Chris, and I'm currently on day 5 of the HCG Platinum X-30 program, and I just wanted to share some information in this video. Basically, I'm going to share my numbers. I wrote everything down. I weigh myself every day at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I want to share kind of how I've been feeling, what my normal day is like, what I've been eating, if I felt anything weird, and kind of my energy level. First, I want to say that with the HCG in my system, I feel really not hungry at all. I'm not really finding it hard to stay under my 500 calories. Today was probably the hardest day, but it really wasn't that hard. Yesterday and the day before, basically, I almost had to force myself to eat at lunch and supper and my 2 apples. So that's been really great today. I was kind of feeling pretty hungry. My wife and kids had a really good looking supper, and I decided instead of the chicken like I usually have to get my 4 ounces of lean protein with beef. So I got 4 ounces of extra lean beef, and it really did fill me up. I think I'm having trouble figuring out the difference between like my cravings, like what I used to eat, like cheeseburgers and French fries and everything, to actual hunger. Because I feel I am hungry for like cheeseburgers and stuff, but I think that for actual hunger, I'm really not that hungry. I just have to get the old way of how I used to eat kind of out of my system. But so basically every day I start out with a glass of hot green tea, and I put a packet of stevia in it, and that's a really good breakfast for me. Kind of gives me a little bit of energy. Something nice and hot in the morning kind of feels good. Then for lunch, I usually don't eat anything until lunch after my tea. For lunch, I've been doing a little piece of the Melba toast. I do usually my 4 ounces of protein come from chicken. I just put them on the grill, and usually I just pick out raw vegetables. Today I did broccoli. Yesterday I did cucumbers, both meals. And then I cooked some spinach, and basically with that I just drink water. I drink 1 green tea a day in the morning, and then the rest of the day I just drink water. I definitely get my gallon of water in a day. I think that's really important. It makes me feel a lot better, and it is kind of, really when I start kind of getting hungry a little bit, if I drink like a nice cold glass of water, it seems to kind of drop the hunger a little bit. And basically with my energy level, I've worked out every day. I basically do a mile, which takes me about 10 minutes, and then I'll do 15 minutes of pretty high intensity weight training. No rest in between. I'll work shoulders, and then I'll work legs, and then I'll just go back and forth really quick. I haven't had a problem in the gym. It's today, like I said, I've kind of started getting hungry a little bit, but I think with the hamburger I kind of switched it up a little bit, and I feel really full. Basically how I've been feeling is really no different besides the fact that I'm not hungry. I feel like my body kind of heating up a little bit. Like I feel like my face is always kind of warm. But really, other than that, I've had no side effects, no headaches. Really, I feel just fine. I've been taking my multivitamin in the morning, and I feel like I'm getting enough food, and I feel like my body's still functioning, just like it has when I was eating tons and tons of junk food. If not, if anything, I feel a little bit better. I'll share my numbers with you. Here's my first chart. Basically, I started at 287 exactly on my day 1 weigh-in before I even ate any food at all. Then, as you can see, my 2 carb loading days, I actually gained 2.2 pounds the first day and 0.7 pounds the next day. And then on day 4 was my first day on the very low calorie diet, and you can see there I dropped 4.7 pounds my first day, and I dropped 3.6 pounds today on today's weigh-in. My body fat actually has risen a little bit. I don't know if that's because it's kind of a big shock to my body going from, you know, the tons of calories I ate before, but I'm guessing I know that's going to level out. Same with my muscle. It seems like the scale's reading that I'm losing a little bit of muscle, but I don't really fully trust that because I've been working out good. And but it's just the first. I've actually only been on the diet for 2 days, so I feel like that'll kind of level out, and you know, come day 5, day 15, or 10 or 15, I should see the numbers going the opposite way. Visceral fat basically stay the same, still high risk. My resting metabolism basically the same. Really, for as little as calories that I eat during the day, I expected to see a lot lower than it looks like. It just dropped about 45 calories, which is amazing because I went from, you know, 2,000 calories a day at least to 500, and my metabolism basically stayed the same. And lastly, my BMI dropped almost a whole point, which has been great. Here's my weight in a scale. You can see my 2 carb loading days. I climbed up there a little bit, and then very next day dropped all that I gained on my 2 carb loading days, plus a couple pounds, and it just continued to go down since then. Fat muscle, like I said, it's kind of going the opposite way, but I feel like with a few more numbers, maybe 10 or 15 more days, I'll definitely be able to see a good curve with my fat going down and my muscles at least staying the same, if not resting metabolism. As I said, it seems like on my 2 carb loading days, I climbed up, you know, 15 calories, which isn't really a lot, and then I dropped down my 20. It looks like a really drastic chart, but I mean, if you think about, you know, 20 or 30 calories, that's really not a lot. Again, I think with more numbers, 10 or 15 days put in there, I'll see a nice, if not steady, I'll see it climb a little bit. I'm hoping that it'll just at least stay the same, because eating basically a fifth of the calories that I used to eat and still have my resting metabolism where it used to be, I think I'll be losing a lot of fat. And so those are basically my charts. Like I said, I feel great. Please feel free to ask any questions. I can't really think of anything negative so far. Like I said, the only side effect that I have is kind of, I feel like my body's heating up, which is probably a good thing, because I mean it probably means I'm burning off calories. Other than that, my appetites have been great. You know, I get full off my meals. I really can't think of one bad thing to say so far. But again, if you're not a member of HCG Platinum on Facebook, definitely join that. There's tons and tons of success stories, and plus their website, hcgplatinum.com. And I am actually in the process of starting my blog, so you just don't have videos. I'm going to put all my charts on there, my food charts for the day, exactly what I eat, exactly what I weigh, plus I'll link to all these videos. And every day, you know, I make videos every 5 days. I think on my blog I'm going to write, you know, at least a few sentences every day about how I felt, and every day you'll get a food chart, also everything that I eat. But that's going to be hcgplatinumjourney.com. It should be available, up and going. I had some trouble with WordPress, and GoDaddy had some kind of patch that was needed, so that set me back a few days. But I'm guessing by February 25th, 2011, it should be up and going and live. Please join that, and kind of give you some more information in between my videos. But other than that, it's been a great product. I highly recommend it to anybody who's asking, and I look forward to sharing my progress on day 10. Thank you.